I think it was in September last year, I watched a 3-hour informational guide on discipline. The guide taught me everything that I needed to know about discipline. And discipline is a crucial skill when you're on self-improvement to develop. And I've seen many things about discipline, and some information is quite hard to understand. But in this video, I will break down exactly what you need to do in order for you to become even more disciplined than you are currently. And this discipline is a skill that you need to level up, like every other skill in self-improvement. So we have a bunch of skills that we can level up. And I think discipline is one of the most important ones, because if you can be disciplined, what will happen is you will grow very much as a person, because discipline is doing what you don't feel like doing, but doing it anyway. So discipline is just doing the things that you don't want to do. Since that point, I've been overloading discipline every single day with trying to challenge myself in different areas in order for me to become even more disciplined and be able to get things done even when I don't have the motivation or I don't really feel that great. I'll put in the work anyway. So the first step you need to do in order for you to become more disciplined is do something that you don't feel like doing today. Just talk to a stranger, go for a walk without headphones, do something that is a little bit uncomfortable and takes a little bit of friction, and that will cause growth if you do that. So today, just try to do something that is very, very small that will help you in the future by just putting in some effort for you to be disciplined. So for example, it is talking to a stranger, as I mentioned, walking without your headphones, doing something that takes a little bit of friction and doing that over time. Because another point that I want to give is that a part of your brain develops when you are disciplined and when you're challenging yourself with doing something that you don't feel like doing. So for example, if you don't feel like going to the gym today and you go to the gym, there's actually a part in your brain that grows when you do that. And the bigger that part in your brain becomes, the easier it is for you to become disciplined. So that's why if you haven't leveled up this skill, it will be a lot harder for you to become disciplined. So that's why you need to start very, very small, to just challenge yourself with something small today in order for you to become more disciplined. And another point is that how you do one thing is how you do everything. So for example, when you do a small task like making your bed, brushing your teeth, if you do that accurate and if you do that mindfully, what will happen is you will do more things mindfully because you put in the work in that task and put in the work that is required for you to do that well. So if you put in the effort, the little bit of friction that it takes to do something a little bit more mindful or without headphones, or do something a little bit harder, it will be a lot easier for you in the future to do more things like that because you get used to the actions that you're taking currently. So another thing that I want to say is that these things will have a butterfly effect on your own growth. So when you're making your bed today, what will happen is the next day you can overload that a little bit and take a little bigger step to your goal. And once you've done that, you can take on another step and another step. And time passes very, very fast, like it's already April this year. So if you can use time to your advantage as well and keep overloading and keep on challenging yourself, what will happen is you will grow over time. And for example, it's already been almost 4 months of this year, or it's been over 4 months, but the time passes so quickly that if you just put in some work each and every single day, I promise you that if you look back on your current self, you will be so proud and you will almost laugh at the person who you were at that point, because you have made so much progress just because you took that little bit of friction today. And that is one of the most beautiful things about developing yourself and becoming a better version of yourself. So I really hope that you got some value out of this video, and see you in the next one.